Welcome to Liver Live. This is the YouTube channel that will bring Liverpool fans the latest news of the club in our hearts. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to support me. Liverpool hit by blow after £80 million news confirmed. Liverpool will lose a minimum of £1.5 million in matchday revenue due to the delay of the Anfield Road expansion, Football Insider can reveal. The Reds provided an update on their stadium development plans on Wednesday, the 26th of July, revealing that the Anfield Road expansion will not be completed in time for the start of the Premier League season. However, construction delays mean the stand will be closed for the club's first few home matches, with a new completion date of October 2023. Construction on the stand started in September 2021, and the project is expected to cost Liverpool around £80 million in total. The development cost could rise as a result of the delays. Although Liverpool's payment terms with contractors Buckingham Group are unknown, but the delays will provide a blow to Liverpool's projected matchday revenue for the 2023-24 season. Liverpool sent warning over cheap Romeo Lavia bid as Chelsea plot transfer hijack. Liverpool and Chelsea have been warned that Romeo Lavia will not be available on the cheap after the Blues launched a bid to buy the midfielder. Lavia is being eyed by both clubs as they look to upgrade their midfield options after he impressed with Southampton last season. The Saints' relegation from the Premier League has led to the Vultures circling around St Mary's Stadium. So far, the Championship side have only sold Mislav Orsic, though more exits are likely to be on the way. Lavia and James Ward-Prowse appear to be the most likely candidates to depart, but Sporting Director Jason Wilcox has warned interested parties that they will have to pay up. I think when a club makes an offer, very rarely is it their full and final offer. If we get the right offer, we will consider it. Consider is an important word because we don't have to sell, we've got a lot of asset value and it's about how we rebuild the squad, he said. There will be players that start the season for us but leave later in the window, and it's real tricky for the manager and players to deal with, for their families and agents as well. When there is transparency and honesty, you can work through it. Every Championship club that has been relegated from the Premier League has this transition. If a club wants to take our players on the cheap and we feel as though we're losing, then that's not a win-win agreement. There has to be a compromise. There will be situations where we say to players, I'm really sorry, but the value is not there. You're going to be with us in the Championship and have to generate your Premier League value. I've got an idea of what the squad may look like, but I've done 6 versions of that. If you could see my laptop now, you'd see 6 versions of how the squad may look. Fabinho completes Saudi medical. Fabinho's Merseyside tale is seemingly nearing its final page. The midfield maestro from Brazil has recently concluded the second phase of his medical checkups in the glitzy city of Dubai, as reported by Itimania, with an image to vouch for it, contrary to some media speculation, spearheaded by certain notable names hinting that the Brazilian was yet to jet off to the Middle East. The evidence seems irrefutable. With a looming £40 million switch to Al Ittihad, Fabinho is poised to become the latest Liverpool sensation to embrace the Saudi Arabian football scene. This transfer window, Al Ittihad's pursuit of the versatile player wasn't without its dramas. The transfer rollercoaster had its moments of uncertainty, predominantly attributed to the Saudi club's proof of funds. But as the saying goes, where there's smoke, there's fire, and this transfer blaze has certainly been stoked, especially with the medical proceedings underway. Golden Brazil star could join Klopp. Liverpool could swap Wolves and Sporting aside by using their financial power to land a rising Brazil star. According to a report, Liverpool have had a strong Brazilian contingent under Jurgen Klopp, which involved Alisson, Fabinho, and Roberto Firmino last term. However, Firmino recently left Liverpool following the expiry of his contract and went on to join Saudi Arabian club Al Ahly, and the centre-forward will likely come up against Fabinho in the Saudi Pro League next term. Al Ittihad, who have already signed the likes of Karim Benzema and N'Golo Kante this summer, are getting closer to landing Fabinho. Al Ittihad have overcome a brief transfer scare to put themselves on the verge of signing the 29-year-old. With a medical booked in, those departures will leave Alisson as the sole Brazilian representative in Klopp's senior squad. But that could change as Liverpool are being tipped to win the race for Fluminense Andre. He is a 22-year-old central defensive midfielder who recently burst into the Brazilian national team setup, winning his first cap in a friendly against Senegal last month. Wolves have recently been linked with Andre, but according to the latest from Portuguese newspaper Record, via Sport Witness, They could miss out on him to Liverpool. The report explains how Primera Liga outfit Sporting are also interested in Andre, but it is Liverpool who are leading the race out of all three clubs thanks to their superior financial power. Wolves previously would have been able to compete with Klopp's side, though they are currently having to sell players after getting into financial difficulty. It is claimed Fluminense know they have gold on their hands in Andre and therefore want a record fee to let him leave. They have put his price tag at €20 million, £17.1 million. Fluminense's current record departure is Jurgen, who left for Roma in an €18.5 million deal in 2016, while the club also sold Richarlison to Watford for €12.4 million in 2017. Unfortunately for Liverpool, they may have to wait several months before being able to strike an agreement for Andre. This is because Fluminense want to keep him for the remainder of their domestic season before allowing him to head to Europe in January 2024. And that's the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to support me.